Hey everyone, this is Cliff, and I'm back with SAMHSA's working definition of recovery. If you watched the last video, I said that I was going to go through the 10 guiding principles of recovery this time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get through all of them, but we'll at least get through some of them, and then I'll follow up with another video a little bit in the future to kind of go through these guiding principles of recovery. And so in a snapshot, we have hope, person-driven, many pathways, holistic, peer support, relational. Culture addresses trauma, strengths responsibility, and respect. The first place for us to start is the principle that recovery emerges from hope. And as you take a minute to read this text from SAMHSA, just want you to think about hope as kind of being that first step. It's hard to continue on with recovery or treatment if a person really doesn't have any hope into the future. You know, what could be, what's possible. And I think it's important that they're not just told hopeful things, but that actually a patient or a person that is starting treatment and working their way into recovery feels hopeful. I want you to think about what hope actually feels like from a kind of emotional, physical experience. One of my next favorite principles is recovery is person-driven. Nobody likes to be forced or coerced into doing things that, especially maybe new for them or things that they actually may have some fear about. When a person takes, that next step and is trying to make a change, I think a person needs to feel like they have some choice and control, some independence and some autonomy in their recovery, in their treatment, as they're making those changes and making those adjustments in life. One of my most favorite principles that I think is extremely important is that recovery occurs via many pathways. Sometimes I think human beings, folks in, the community, even in the treatment sector, in the recovery communities, I think tend to project a lot on, folks that are taking those initial steps and think, because, I was able to do it this way, you should be able to. One piece of information that I really want to highlight from this is that kind of midway through this text, this body of text, they may include professional clinical treatment, use of medications, support from families and in schools, faith-based approaches, peer support, and other approaches. One thing that I think is really, really important in this little paragraph is the use of medications. And I just want to kind of say that, a lot of times people think that medication is replacing one drug for the other, but it's really not. Getting on a good medication, what I call medication-assisted treatment, a service that is provided at the clinic that I'm at LTM Health, can be really helpful to improve quality of life, improve level of functioning, help to reduce and discontinue other polysubstance use or use of other drugs or alcohol, and doesn't need to be forever or permanent, but for as long as it takes. And so there you go. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Just really short couple-minute videos that I want to continue to kind of put out there, do a little bit of education, and also, make a call to action to people that if, you or somebody that needs any kind of help with addiction treatment, the clinic that I'm at LTM Health, we have so many different services that, would benefit anybody with any kind of chemical dependency or addiction treatment needs. And so go ahead and reach out to me. The number that you can reach me personally by text preferably is 801-382-8259, and I'd be happy to help with any of the services that are offered at LTM Health Clinic at Jordan Landing for addiction treatment and chemical dependency.